Hello everybody, it's Braden here with the T Storm Chasers, just coming to you with a new weather video for today. Today is the 11th of December, so happy Thursday to you all. We just got done with a round of snow, so we're going to check in on some current weather with our radar, and then we're going to get into our temperatures, our hazards, a couple outlooks, and then a look at this weekend's snowfall that we could be seeing for our area. So we're going to get right into it with our radar here. So we just got done with that snow here earlier. That snow has moved out of the area so far. You might be experiencing a few flurries down to the south, but majority of that snowfall has moved out of the area as of now. It's currently 19 degrees here in Sioux Falls. It does say light snow here, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some flurries still going on out there that just aren't being picked up by radar, because radar has a hard time picking up snow because it's just so light. So getting into our temperatures here, this is going to be for tomorrow. These are going to be our daytime highs. So 18 here in Sioux Falls, 10 degrees in Aberdeen, 19 degrees in Pierre, and 24 degrees out in Rapid City. Then we're going to get into our overnight here into your Saturday morning. 15 degrees here in Sioux Falls, 3 degrees, extremely cold there in Aberdeen, 13 degrees in Pierre, and 20 degrees in the Rapid City area. Getting into your day here on Saturday, this is going to be the extremely chilly day here. 4 degrees here in Sioux Falls, 2 degrees in Aberdeen, -1 is going to be the high there in the Watertown area. 10 degrees there in Pierre and 17 degrees out in the Rapid City area. Then getting into your overnight here into your Sunday, 1 degree here in the Sioux Falls area, -4 in Aberdeen, 4 degrees in Pierre, and 8 degrees in Rapid City. Getting into your Sunday here, 16 degrees here in Sioux Falls, 17 in Aberdeen, 29 in 29 in Pierre, and 51 in Rapid City. So just the temperature disparity across the state of South Dakota is going to be crazy there on Sunday. So if you guys are out there in the Rapid City area, very lucky people out there on Sunday. Getting into your National Weather Service hazards, they just let that winter weather advisory expire. That was from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for today. There's still some winter weather advisories in parts of North Dakota, parts of northwestern Minnesota, and parts of Iowa as well. There's also a winter storm warning for parts of Montana. That is for the snow system that we will be experiencing later on this week that we'll go over in our future track forecast. 6 to 10 day temperature probability outlook is looking elevated, which will be very nice. We'll get a break from all of the very cold weather that we've been experiencing lately, especially with the wind, and then this weekend with the extreme cold that we will be seeing. So we'll get a little bit of a break for that. Here in the Sioux Falls area, we're right above the average here, 40 to 50%. But as you go farther south, you get way above normal, and then you get into the panhandle of Nebraska, parts of Colorado, 90% or above that. The 8 to 14 day precip or temperature probability outlook still looking still above average, but kind of cutting down in parts of North Dakota. It kind of looks like a zonal flow for like jet stream, but that is not what we're looking at. We're just looking at temperature probability outlooks. So precip for the next 6 to 10 days is looking a little bit elevated to the north, and then right here in the Sioux Falls area and points south is at average or just below average. 8 to 14 day precip is going to look pretty much the same, just a little bit less to the north and a little bit more to the south. Looking at our temperatures, this is just going to go hour by hour for you guys on our temperatures here as we kind of get going throughout the days here. So this is throughout the rest of the night tonight here. We'll see that cold kind of come in here. This is 6 a.m. Here's 7 a.m. We'll see that system kind of push through here later on, and we'll just get colder and colder as we get into our Saturday. And then there is Saturday there at the 8 o'clock hour. You guys can see there -5, -6, -1. That is extremely cold. Winds with this system aren't going to be anything too crazy here. Let's get this reloaded. As you guys can see, we'll have a little bit of wind come along with this system here, but nothing too terribly crazy here. I would assume 10 to 20 miles an hour, especially once this high pressure kicks in, will cool all the way down to probably 5 to 10 miles an hour. Our future track forecast here is going to be one to look at over the next few days here. So this is from earlier today. We had this snow system come through. Here is where we're at right now, pretty much right about here is where we're at. So as we move this along throughout the rest of our night, we'll start to see that snow kind of push through parts of Minnesota. There's a chance of snow out there in the western part of the state, but most of Friday we will stay clear here in the Sioux Falls area until we get later on into the day. Later on into the day, we should start seeing some more snow showers kind of pack in there. Maybe even a little bit heavier than just snow showers, but at this point we're kind of looking at just snow showers until we get into the overnight hours. Then that's when the heavier snow starts to come back in, and this is the 6 a.m. hour. Most, if not all, of South Dakota has experienced some snow at this point here on Saturday. So as we get later on into the day, here is noon. We should start to see that snow kind of work its way out as we get to the rest of the day here on Saturday. So, snowfall accumulations. What are we looking at? So, let's reload this real quick. So we may see more than 3 to 5 inches out of this. I would say this is on the higher end of the scale here, but I would not be surprised if we got 3 to 5 inches out of this within the next couple of days. We already got probably about 1 inch or 2 here in the Sioux Falls area, so I would not be surprised if we added 3 more onto that within the end of the weekend. So that is all I got for you guys today. I will hit you guys with a new weather video tomorrow. We will also be updating you with new weather graphics for you guys throughout the weekend while this snow system is going on. So thank you very much for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Everybody is looking for the perfect roof. You're only one call away. We're RF Custom Construction, and we've been transforming roofs in Sioux Falls since 2011. Our custom designs and quality craftsmanship redefine what a roof can be. And it's all about you, your style, your satisfaction. Ready to get started? Call us today at 605-366-9790.